What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video, and I'm trying to make your 2023 Spirit Halloween flagship interior. I'm sorry this took so long. Also, if you have last year's interior, keep it, and just remove the themes. I'll give you positioning and stuff at the end. It gets a little whack and out of order because of things. I should show the animatronics and stuff. That would be smart. Hopefully next year we'll be better with it. Also, if you want just the themes, there should be a timestamp or something, either in the comments or on the actual video. I don't have a ton else to say. I'm going to keep rambling, though, to keep talking. Also, I didn't have the background of this theme because I just kind of didn't. I don't know. I was gonna and I forgot. But, yeah. Once you've done that, okay. That is all I have to say. So, with that being said, enjoy the tutorial, and I will catch you on the flip side. Alrighty, so the space name of this is, well, you don't need any space. All I need is your flagship exterior from last year. If you still have the interior from last year, keep it. This is going to be weird because you're going to see, this is the intro clip, you'll see the themes there. It's all out of order because of the way that I was originally going to do this, which I never actually ended up doing, so that's funny. So yeah, just keep that in mind, unfortunately. Also, it should be split, or there should be a pinned comment that gives you the themes time, in case you have last year's interior, because it is basically the same. Anyway, you want to start off by getting out light gray concrete, orange terracotta, black stained glass, dark oak doors, cyan terracotta, polished blackstone slabs, ochre frog lights, and we will go with, it's a weird combo. I'm going to say structure voids. I think the only other thing we need is orange banners and tripwire hooks other than the themes, because the themes are like 90 different materials. Anyway, come inside your flagship and it should be fairly open. This line is just me marking things, don't worry about it. So you should have a light gray diagonal here. If you're looking kind of at the front of it, it's the furthest actually left. Well, right if you're looking towards the front left, technically. It'll be close to the stonework wall. You'll take this and you'll bring it back diagonally to the right with a light gray, a black glass. Hold on. Okay. Go right with a dark oak door that's going to be on the back side of that block, and you want to actually, you're going to have to probably place a placeholder so the handle faces the right way. You want the handle facing away from that glass. You then want to count from that block that door's on, back diagonally to the right by 2, and place a dark oak door on the left side of that block. Go back with a black glass, and then back diagonally right with a light gray concrete. You'll bring either black glass up by 2 and then connect them together with diagonals like that. So, okay. I need to make this clear because I forgot that line shouldn't be there. When you do this light gray concrete, you'll end up going back diagonally to the right one more, and then you'll connect forward diagonally to the right. Now, when you go forward diagonally to the right, it'll be 1 light gray, 4 orange terracotta, and then a light gray, like that. That's what you should have. I completely forgot about that. My bad. But the orange terracotta wants to be 3 tall. Seems familiar from somewhere else. And then the light gray wants to be, you want to bring all the light gray up by 7, basically. Oh god. Which will, in fact, put you in line with the smooth quartz ceiling. If it's there for you, it might not be at the, like, actual parts here, but some of it you'll have for sure. I guess we'll do the light in this section, because why not? So, ochre frog lights have been in the game for over a year. That's insane, actually. No, that feels wrong. But they had to have been, because they're in the original build, which I'm looking at the one last year, and it has the frog lights, which is kind of crazy. It does not feel like it's been that long. Anyway, in here you will have a center point, and you'll find it. It's here on the floor. You want to, on the ceiling, place an ochre frog light and bring it out in each direction by 1, which will give you a plus shape. The rest of this I'm just going to make upside down polished blackstone slabs. This wasn't on the original, however, the ceiling is black, and I can afford to yoink that like half a block, so we're going to do it. It's not even on the, you'll notice it isn't in the intro clip either, most likely, unless I do a little trolling. Almost there. Hopefully everyone's having a good day or now. Like I said that, I might have. I am for the most part, though, regardless of whether it's been stated. Yeah, there you go. Now, we're going to ignore the themes at all costs, because you shouldn't have them, regardless of how you're building this. So you want to come to the... It's the light gray concrete... Okay, that's not quite it, is it? Oh, no, that is it. It's the light gray concrete directly before the black glass. It's this one right here, this row. You'll go left from the bottom of this with 28 polished blackstone. Then count back by 4. And then place 3 polished blackstone. Go left with 17. Back by 36. Right by 64. Forward 37. And then connect left. All of that polished blackstone you'll bring up to the ceiling. If you want to make like the top, I'm going to say 2 rows orange terracotta, you can. Next year these walls will probably change. I think the orange terracotta might not be a bad idea though. I'll say this before I shut up and turn this into a time-lapse part. This isn't accurately like at all. That's very great. The shelving and stuff isn't. Next year, I'd like to have it mostly accurate because this year specifically with my spirit, I've kind of figured out, okay, that's how that works. So yeah, again, you're just bringing this all the way up. If you want to make the top 2 rows orange terracotta or concrete, you can. I'm not going to because I'm going to stay the same as the original one. And yeah, I'll catch you in a minute. So, a few things to note too specifically. First one, obviously, at some point you should have your floor cyan terracotta. I completely forgot to mention that. That's the thing with doing it this way, is there's a couple things that I'm going to do that with. Also, that, like, hole at the left here, the front left, you want to actually make this a 3x3, so just the bottom 3 rows you'll leave open, and then we'll do more with that in literally, like, 15 seconds. If you're in survival or going psycho mode, and you don't have ability to use structure voids, string should work. If not, if you're in survival or whatever, or going sicko mode, I don't think you can do anything except structure voids. You need the top 2 rows to be structure voids, and then you'll just place on every single structure void an orange banner. I should probably change this, because I'm pretty sure they're black. They're black in most locations. Flagship might be different, but I don't know. What do you think? I'm at Flagship right now? Yeah, I'm actually there. Don't tell anybody. I'm recording this in Flagship. That'd be awesome, actually. Get the old, you know, computer set up in the back. Anyway, I think it's time for the ceiling. There's no specific pattern to this. I'll tell you where it starts. Well, there is a specific pattern, but there's no specific starting point. I'll tell you where I have mine starting. In this corner that we're in, from the front left smooth quartz block, you'll count back by 3, and you'll place 2 ochre frog legs moving back, bring each one right by 1, and then from this point on, it's just 2 block gap per row. Now, I would also recommend filling in between them with upside down polished blackstone slabs, which is why I suggested the orange terracotta rows, because that will just, you know, make it a little bit more separate. But if you want, what I would do is I would just do like 2 rows or something and just structure block it and copy paste. This part is rough and it's not a fun time. Thankfully, this is the first time I've had to do this year because, I mean, well, obviously it was already done. Move my controller so I can sit properly. Yeah, not really a ton to say. If there's, like, where you're gonna have half a light, just cut it out entirely. I'm gonna, I think, at this point, make a cut, and I'll catch you guys when this is done. That was not fun. You'll notice when I was structure blocking it, it freaking killed the top of the tower over there. I'm not even gonna fix it, it doesn't matter. This is a, second one anyway, and I don't need it, so, whatever. Although I did just want to point that out that, you know, that happened. You'd have to break into the ceiling for it to not do that, which is just really annoying. However, when you do make that, it might, like, rub up against the ceiling, so you might have to destroy, like, 4 slabs. I might have said something at that point, I don't even know. But yeah, just keep that in mind, that could be a problem. Not a huge one, but still a problem nonetheless. Okay, shelves. I think there's literally like 2. Oh, there's 3. You know, I was close. Anyway, get out polished blackstone and tripwire hooks. That's all you need. If you would like to surround the outer walls in tripwire hooks, you can, because they're, you know, there's the things. Also, this wall, if you want, you could cover in purple concrete, crimson buttons, item frames with, like, I don't even know. What's a purple circular item in Minecraft? Is there even one? I don't think there is. Something like end crystals. That's not circular, but whatever. Just to be the donation little stickers that are all over the wall. I always love seeing those. They're cool. Anyway. I have to go from the wall because of things. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you want to count to the 8th block back from the front right-hand corner. So this counts as the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th. You then want to count left by 6 total. So it'll be the 7th block, so 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th. 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah. So it's 6 and 7 off. You'll place a polished blackstone. You'll bring it left by 5. You will leave a 7 block gap moving back, and you'll do that again. Like that. Oh, I made it 1 too short. And then you will leave a, well, that's a lot more than 7. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You'll leave a 10 block gap. So we'll count to the 11th. 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th. And you'll do the same thing, except you'll extend it off of the left an additional, oh goodness, I can't count, an additional 10. Now, okay, this is where using the old one sucks. I would take off about 5 blocks from this. Maybe, yeah, I'll say 6, actually, just for fun. That's just, it was originally 10 last year, or that long last year, but I had to shorten it for, well, the reason that you just saw. You want to place 3 rows of polished blackstone on top of each bottom row, and then you want to place on every single polished blackstone, at least on the long faces, you'll place tripwire hooks. You can on the short faces if you want, I didn't, but it is a little bit of personal preference. See, that was the one thing that I didn't take into consideration when I used the old one. Like, oh, you know, there's that one shelf that's going to be different. Because I knew I had switched it, but I was like, oh, no, it'll be fine. I know that one. Apparently, I didn't very well. Well, let's go. I don't have to, like, press it again to do the next row. I love tripwire hooks. They're great. But usually that's a symptom of the, like, carpet issue, where it just, like, would generally place it on top of itself. I think they fixed that now. But because you really can't put, where else is it gonna go? I guess if you had it like this or something like that. No, interesting. I don't know. I don't tripwire hook enough. Anyway, I think all we need is the front desk counter thing. Yes. You need not many materials for this, actually. You need, get rid of the two you have. You need light gray concrete, you need polished black stone walls, and you need stone brick stairs, and that's literally it. From the you want to come to this little entrance point, the little 3x3, and you'll come to this corner of polished black stone that's behind it. You'll go right with 12 light gray concrete. And then you will bring it forward by 4. And just like I'd say from this end, every third block, you'll place a stone brick stair. And then you'll have 3 available at the end. Now, from that same corner of polished blackstone, you want to go back with 6 walls. And then right with 9. You'll leave a 2-block gap and you'll place 4 walls moving back towards the counter, and then you'll go left with 9 again. I should have figured that out. I wanted to count, though, just to be sure. And there you go. There's your little pathway. Now you'll see the theme clip, and then I'll throw you into the outro. Alright, so for the themes, hold on, I need to make sure OBS is up so I can actually see. Okay, good. For the themes, you are going to want to start off by getting out. Also, ignore the weird cut with the stuff. I'll explain that, or I will have explained that in the intro. But you want to get out, stone slabs, stone, dark oak buttons, lanterns, dragon heads, polished black stone slabs, spruce wood, nether brick fence, and we'll call it at stone stairs, I guess? Yeah, that's whatever. Okay, so you want to start by coming to the backmost point of your entrance area. You can't see most of it, obviously, on my screen, but it'll be this one. You want to count left from this by 5, and back by 3, and you want to place a slab here. You want to bring that slab left by 2. Back diagonally to the left one, and then back with a stone stair. Bring that back with a stone block. And then you want to leave a 4-block gap moving left, and you want to place a stone block, bring it forward with a stair, forward with a slab, forward diagonally to the left with a slab, and then bring it left by 2. Now, from this point on, what you do on one side, you want to do on the other side, except it's obviously mirrored. They're opposites. You want to take from this furthest out stone slab on each side, you want to place a stone block behind it and bring it up by 1. Place a dark oak button on the front face of either of those front stone blocks, and then place a lantern on top. What I will tell you to do, just to get it out of the way, these back stone blocks here, you want to bring both of them up by 4. On the second one up, you'll place a dark oak button there, on the front of it. And on the top of these 2 pillars, you'll place dragon heads. From not the top block, but the block below it, you want to on either side place an upside down polished blackstone slab, moving towards the middle, and then bring it up diagonally in with a polished blackstone slab. That's that like archway that says cemetery or something like that. I don't even remember. You can get rid of your dragon head and I suppose your polished blackstone slabs, and you want to get out nether brick slabs and iron bars. Essentially what you want to do is from the little stone pillars with the lanterns on them, you want to bring each of those pillars back with a row of 2 tall iron bars and then a row of stone that is also 2 tall. You can place a lantern on those back ones just because there should be one. Is there? Yeah, there is. I was like, wait, hold on. You then can bring those pillars You want to connect them to the tall, big pillars with some more iron bars, and it will again be too tall. The middle of these little areas you can just fill in with a 2x2 of nether brick slabs. Now, this is where the symmetry gets broken. You have a tree on either side. These trees are different, however. One of them is, or they're the same tree, but they're, like, inverted, kind of. It's weird to explain. But basically, or I guess they're not inverted. They're the same orientation. So from the back corner of each one, well, this is the back right for this one, you want to break this nether brick slab and replace it with a spruce wood. Bring that up by 2. Bring the front block forward with a nether brick fence, and then bring that fence up by 2. Hold on, let me find the picture of the tree. There we go. On top of the top spruce, oh god, spruce wood, you can place a nether brick fence, and you can extend it left 1 and then go up 1. You can, from there, bring both those back an additional row, and also take that front one and extend it up an additional 1, like that. Across the back, you can take these 2 fences and bring them each back by 1, and then extend this middle-ish row up and down by 1 each. And then off of the back of that, you can take, again, the middle 2 and just bring them back with nether brick fence. And then off of the right side of the actual like fence that's on top of the spruce wood, you can bring it right with the fence and then bring that fence up by 1. Guess what? You want to do that again, and it's the same orientation and everything. There's nothing crazy happening with this here. And I will walk you through it again. There's one more tree on the back theme. I hate this. So again, corner, it'll be 3. Wood up. Off the front, you'll place a fence and bring it up by 2. You'll take the, I guess, second block up from that, or the middle block, and bring it back 1, left 1, up 2. Bring the bottom 2 blocks each back, and then bring each of those blocks right and extend that row up and down by 1. And then take the middle, or the fence on top of the spruce wood, and bring it right with another brick fence, and then up by 1. There you go. There's your trees. Not half bad. Now from here, that's that archway done. If you wanna, well, I guess I was gonna say if you wanna add the props, you can. I'm not gonna show you how to add mine right just yet. Perfect. I'll do them all at the end because I find that better. So you want to clear your inventory and you want to get out polished blackstone slabs, which we will also use as blocks. Polished deep slate slabs, which we will do the same with. Andesite wall. Stone, you're going to need that a lot. Nether brick wall. Gray concrete. Cobbled deep slate stairs. And we will go with cobbled deep slate slabs and also torches. That might actually finish this one, I'm not positive. So you want to take, this is where the gap becomes annoying from my explanation skills. You want to essentially take the, I guess, middle of the archway. Imagine there's a line here, right, in the middle. You want to count back by 3 and place a row of polished blackstone slabs in line with that 4-block gap. There would have been other ways to do that, but that's how I wanted to do it, so deal with it. Bring that whole setup back by 2, and then the right and left blocks of the middle row you can bring up with another slab, and then 3 andesite walls. So I'll give you that. Behind that row of polished blackstone slabs, that back row, you can place a row of stone. Extend the left and the right up by 3, and then connect together at the top. Fill in the little 2x2 middle with nether brick walls. You can essentially take this and you can bring the left and the right rows of stone back a row, and I suppose also the bottom, just so you have a little U. You could do the top if you wanted, but we'll save that for when we actually do the middle of this, which will not be very far from now. But you want to take that that back row of stone there at the left. You can do this at the right as well, actually. It is not symmetrical, but it's darn close. You want to go back diagonally to the left by 2 and place a row of stone that is 4 tall, and then bring it left a row. You can actually break at the left row, you can break that top block and replace it with a gray concrete and place a torch off the left of it. You can bring that gray concrete back with an upside down cobbled deep slate stair that faces back. And then we're going to stop with that specific spot for now, because you want to take that right or more row of stone and bring it back with 3 stone. Take that back stone and bring it up by 3, and then in the middle here you can place 1 row of stone and then 2 rows of gray concrete. You can then actually take this upside down cobbled deep slate stair and bring it back with another upside down stair that faces towards it, and then a gray concrete. Connect that gray concrete down with stone, and also off the left of that gray concrete you can place a torch. You can again take that kind of right inner row, the back right row of that section, you can go back diagonally to the right by 2 and place another row of 4 tall stone. This one's easy. You want to bring this row back by 1, right by 3, oh that's not 3, and then forward 1, which will give you a kind of N, it's an N I guess, or a staple. Make it what you want. You can... I'm actually going to leave it because I missed a step on that side, so we'll just do it on all 3 sides at the same time, because there's another thing that I did also happen to miss. You want to, from that front right row, this you can again go forward diagonally to the right by 2 and place a row of stone. You'll never guess, actually it is different. You'll bring it right a row, and then you will bring that first row, or the left row that you place, you'll bring it forward with 3 rows, and then you can go right a row from that. From each of the edge blocks here, these like outermost or the corners, which will be on the left side will be the ones with the gray concrete on top, at the back it'll be these 2 corners, at the right it'll be not actually the corners because the weird shaping we have. But you want to just place a polished blackstone block kind of going out from them I should say, like that. See what that does. You'll place an andesite wall on top of each of those, and then you can bring these polished blackstone blocks out with slabs in the respective direction. So at the right one it's going right, at the back one it's going back, at the left one it's going left. And then you can essentially just fill in the middle of this in with more polished blackstone slabs. Some of these again will probably be destroyed. I can't even think for this theme right now. I don't think any of these actually. I feel like all these are safe, because I don't think any of these props I had to put in the floor for sizing. Or, I didn't have to place any blocks in the floor, I should say. There is one that is in the floor, so we'll have to break a little bit, but... You can also take the kind of inner rows, and you can just place kind of going out in the obvious direction, so at the front it'll be off the left and the right. It'll place upside down cobbled deep slate slabs. And it'll give you a kind of diagonal to work around. And it'll turn this into a octagon, I want to say. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, an octagon. And then going outward diagonally from all that, you can place polished deep slate slabs, which will be the cobbled deep slate slabs, the gray concrete, the upside down cobbled deep slate stairs. It's just going around everything. And then when you hit the right side, it will, just go straight across. It won't actually kind of divot in there. But when you hit the front, might have just messed it up already. Yeah, I did. You want to basically before, or when you're just outside at the left and the right of this row is 4 stone. You'll place, actually you will go 1 more diagonal in, so you'll be just behind the andesite walls. You'll go forward by 1, and then you'll go forward diagonally in by 1, and it'll kind of give you this shape. My bad for the little strobe effect there. Let's give it a lot of zeros, there we go. And then what you want to do is, you essentially want to follow this shape again with polished deep slate blocks moving in. I'm just gonna use slabs. At the front, you'll have a 2x2 of blocks, just like that. So it is still a little bit different, but it's nothing crazy. I did actually miss one thing on it, which I will add in a second here, because I forgot about it. And then you'll go up diagonally inward with polished deep slate slabs, and you're essentially filling in the whole thing, except in the middle you're leaving a 2x2 gap for now. We will have to kind of fiddle with it a little bit, but it'll just be right in the center. So if you basically just like trace the whole thing like this, you'll kind of see where the center is. So I think you'll just actually have to bring each of these sides in by 2. Yeah, and then that will give you a 2x2. Nice. Just like that. The thing that I missed is on the corners here, there's like these little kind of roof things. So what I would actually just do is I'd take the diagonals here, and there's not a perfect center for this, so you can just take one of these and replace it with a stone and then place a slab on top. Or if you even want, you could place 2 stone and then do like, oh god, do like basically, you'll place 2 stone up and then you'll have an upside down polished deep slate slab off each side of it and then 1 on top. I think that looks a little bit nicer. That's me coming up with the design on a whim. By the way, you're bound to get that sometimes, trust me. There you go. And then in the middle, you can kind of fill in this 2x2 in with stone and bring it up a row. And then from there, you can just surround that top row in upside down polished deep slate slabs. No. Maybe? Perhaps. No, yeah, that's right. I just had to, like, do my math real quick. And then you'll place polished deep slate slabs on top to cap that off. I will add the Reaper in a second. However, I do want to get the inside kind of situated here. So, you do want to come inside, and off of the front and the back, you actually kind of already have this laid out. So just at the back, what you really want to do is place 2 at the bottom and bring it out a row, and then you'll have the middle 2 already at the front, and you can just bring it back a row. You want to have this if you look at it from an overhead. And then the left and the right, you'll just take the middle 2 blocks, and you'll just extend them each in with a row, and it will give you this. It's kind of like a cross. For the ceiling, I actually did end up bringing the top row of stone. No, actually, there's one more up. So you can bring all of your stone up another row just to do it. And also the stone where you have it at the bottom coming out, I have it at the top coming out. Just like that. And then you can essentially in these corners here, because you're going to have a stone here, you can change this. However, I just had an upside down slab in each corner. Oh god. In each corner. Hold on. And then from there, I actually did end up making the top upside down stone slabs instead of stone blocks here, which is just an easy change like that. That just so it has a little bit more depth. You can go more crazy with this. I really didn't do a ton, but yeah, go with what you want. Let's add the Reaper. You only really need 2 things for this. It's blackstone slabs and smooth quartz slabs. We're using the blackstone slabs as blocks. I would recommend doing that regardless of your OCD because of texturing issues. It's specifically in Bedrock. Java, you don't have the issue. What was the image that I was looking at earlier that was going to help me? Oh, this one. So, 1 block in front of this kind of tower at the middle. It's going to be, I guess, the second block forward. You want to break these 2 polished deep slate slabs and replace them both with blackstone blocks. Bring the right one up with another slab, and then you'll bring that slab left and right with upside down smooth quartz slabs, so it'll give you this. It's the most detailed Reaper I've made, like, ever. I also love that they always put him in the theme. I think that's cool. It's always like, oh, where is he? He's usually at the top. I think he has been the past 2 years. 3, because he was up there in the tiki hut. And then, I guess 4, because the boat. And I can't think further back than that. No, yes, I can. I don't know where he was in 2018, though. 2018 was 5 years ago. Oh my god. Anyway, that's the front theme done. So, to start off the back theme, the materials you need are stone slabs, stone blocks, spruce trapdoors. Oh, this is an image from the back. That's why I was confused. Torches. Are we aware? There we go. Polished deep slate slabs, which will function as blocks for us here. Andesite walls. Nether brick slabs. And we need another tree. So, spruce wood I think I used? I forgot. Yeah. And nether brick fence. I think that'll actually finish this next part, which is good, unless I'm missing something, which, I mean, I'm missing the props, but what prop even is that? Oh, that's Eternal Rest, right, okay. I just got a little confused. So you want to come to the left side of the front theme here, and you want to come to this frontmost polished black stone slab. It's this one here. You want to count left by 13. And here you want to place a stone slab. Bring it back with a block, and then bring that block up by 2. Leave a 2-block gap, moving back, and place 3 blocks again. Now, we're going to look at this. I'm looking at those 2 pillars to where, like, I'd walk through them, because it is the walkthrough. We're going to orient it so our directions are based off of looking at it this way, just to make things easier. Anyway, off the right stone block here, the furthest right pillar of the bottom, you can place a stone slab. Because then from there, we can just do the same thing on both sides here. Bring each of those stone slabs out by 1. Then out with a block. Out with 2 slabs. And then a block. Also, I do want to point this out. I don't know what happens with the theme here. I'm pretty sure it's symmetrical, but I don't know if there's 2 or 1 segment on the right. And I tried to figure this out because my store has it 2 on the left, 1 on the right. I didn't go to Flagship, so I just don't have an answer. But, yeah, I do just want to point that out. If anybody does know, you know, fix it, I suppose. Or let me know in the comments as well, because, you know, I would like to know if I'm making mistakes. Off of the front of each of those stone pillars, you can place a torch. And then off of each top stone block that isn't those 2 pillars, you can place a stone slab. You will go back on the sides with 2 stone slabs and then a block. And then you're basically copying what you have at the front there at the back side of this. Same heights and everything. And also the torches. Hold on, let me confirm that. No, not the torches. I clickbaited you. What's a YouTube video without a little clickbait? And then in between the pillars, if you come back to the front side, you'll place just stone blocks connecting them at the base, and then you'll place a stone slab at the back half, like that. You'll fill in the floors on the left and the right of this with nether brick slabs, and then you will basically on top of the outer stone slabs here, you'll place spruce trap doors, and this is like that weird vine that they have going around. I don't know what it is, but I hate it. It's screwing up the display in my store. It's like pulling on this, well, it's probably this, it's technically this one because we don't have to, but the, like, corner one here, and it, like, keeps tilting sideways, and I don't know how to fix it. I tried to pull it out a little bit, but it's really annoying. That's my rant of the day. We'll worry about the tree last. On top of the topmost stone blocks here, you can place polished deep slate blocks on top of each. You'll extend the, actually, you'll connect them together first, that'd be a good start. And then you'll bring them out on each side with a row of slabs. And also up diagonally in with a polished deep slate slab. And I suppose also connect the front and back ones together with polished deep slate slabs. Hiccup moment. You'll fill in the middle with upside down stone slabs and then just place polished deep slate slabs on top. Oh my god, yes, hiccups. Third time today. Yes, I counted. Not that it's hard to count to 3. Well, for me it is, but that's besides the point. On the roof, at the leftmost row of polished deep slate blocks, the second one back, you'll place an andesite wall on. It's time for another tree. If you know how to make these trees, go for it. I actually don't because it's been like 2 days? No, it's been longer than 2 days. That's a lie, actually. It has been exactly 2 days. I can't read, apparently. Hold on, let me find the other image because the image that I have of this tree is garbage. Okay. Frick, I forgot its position. No! I should have started with that. Okay. Bear with me here. Other image. There we go. In the far back right nether brick slab, not this one, but the one left of it, you'll, place a spruce wood in place of that slab and bring it up by 2. Now we can look at the other tree image. Hooray. You'll place a nether brick slab off the front and you'll bring it up by 2. You'll place this is fences, not slabs. You'll place a fence on top of the spruce wood and then you'll bring it left by 1 and also right by 1. Bring the rightmost fence up by 1, leftmost fence up by 2. Bring the bottom 2 blocks of that left row back with fence, and then place another row of 2 to the right of it, but extend that one up and down by 1, giving you a row of 4. Bring the middle 2 blocks back with fences, and there's your tree. These trees are cool. I actually really like them. I'd buy one if I could, but I don't know about that one. Anyway. Can I see? I cannot see. No, I can't. That's always good. See, I guess I was under some interpretation that I'd be able to count this number. Give me a second. Keeping the same orientation, you want to come to the back left-hand stone block pillar, and you want to leave a 5-block gap moving back. And on that 6th block, you'll place a stone slab. You'll bring it left with a block with a slab on top. That's just so I remember the positioning of this, because you know I'd screw that up. And then you want to also bring it back by 4. That slab, I should say. Or right by 4, excuse me. Then go right with a stone block with a slab on top. And then behind that, you can place a row of nether brick slabs. And then behind that, you can place a row of stone. Bring that row of stone up with an additional row of stone, and then place a row of slabs on top of that, except the 3rd block from the right you want to leave open, which is that one. That's just it's just a little crack in the wall. Nothing crazy. Except for there's a crack in the wall. That is a little concerning. But, whatever. I might have... God, there might be vines there might not be vines there. Man, I'm at this store like multiple times a week. You'd think I'd know the themes by now, but evidently not. Anyway, you want to bring I just got confused. You want to bring this like back area, this right row of stone, right with another row of stone that wants to end up being a block and a half, I guess, taller than the stuff to the right of it. It'll be 4 tall in total. You'll bring it forward by 2 rows, and then you will... Oh, God. You'll bring the bottom block of this stone row forward with a polished deep slate block, which you can just use slabs for, and then go up with 2 andesite walls and another stone block. You want to, from that polished deep slate block, you'll go right with 2 polished deep slate slabs and another block, and then you'll copy that wall again on this side. And... just for fun, you can also fill in the back with stone and also the floor in with polished deep slate slabs, like that. That's where Black Heart is, in case anybody really needed to know that. Although I'd assume that you would know at this point. Can I have an image of the... Okay, thanks. You want to take not the outermost stone blocks, but 1 row in at the top and connect them together with upside down stone slabs. You can place stone blocks on top and then upside down polished deep slate slabs in front. Bring them up with polished deep slate slabs and take those upside down ones and bring them out with a block and then bring those blocks out with a slab. Bring that whole roof ordeal back by 3, and then if you want to fill in the like peak here at the back with stone, you can. I'm also going to come underneath here and just place upside down polished deep slate slabs like that. Like crazy. Now, what you just did, you kind of want to copy on the other side. It's a little different. I'm actually going to tell you to start by literally copying it, except you don't want to put the upside down stone slabs and the block on top, and you want it to be stone brick. So I'll walk through that real quick. You can just get rid of your stone and get out stone brick, by the way. But again, left, if I guess the left row, you can place 4 stone bricks, forward 2, polished deep slate block at bottom block up with 2 walls and a stone brick, 2 slabs left at the bottom block, and then a block left of that with the 2 walls on top, and the same ordeal, filling in the back as well. And then this is actually where I'm going to tell you to make a change. The floor you can make polished deep slate blocks. It literally doesn't change much, but it changes things. And then the roof is, I think, also the same. Yeah, it is. You can just place the polished deep slate blocks on top of the far rows of stone brick. I'll put the thing at the back as well. And then the slabs in the middle, and you'll also have the underhang still and the slabs off the sides. I'm not being very specific. I don't know. It's the same thing. That's what happens when it's the same thing twice for me. I kind of just lose all care. You can get rid of your spruce trap doors and your torches, and you can get out spruce doors and waxed weathered cut copper slabs. That's a great name. And you can essentially place at the bottom here just a set of spruce doors. On top of it, place, I guess, two stone bricks per block, and then in front of the bottom blocks, you can place upside down wax weathered cut copper slabs. That's that green thing. I know it's not great, but I have a 2-block center, and what do you want me to do with that? And again, you can, I guess, come inside and do the same thing with the roof, with the upside down slabs. It really doesn't matter. You can't see it anyway. But, yeah, there's the theme almost done. We have one more thing. Do I have an image of it? I better. Yeah, I do. Kind of. You can get rid of literally anything and get out polished deep slate walls and off of, and actually get out polished deep slate stairs as well. And off the left and the, or off the, I guess, rows of polished deep slate blocks, you can place, I'll just say the second one back, you can place polished deep slate walls, and then break the 2 slabs in between the walls, and you can place polished deep slate stairs facing into each other on top of that. And that'll just give you the 3 little, I don't know what they are. They look like spires almost, but they're up there and they exist. Now, I clear my inventory before I cut real quick. Now it's just time for the amniatronics. Let's start making some of the amniatronics. So, one thing I do want to do, I would just get out nether brick block, just because, or you can get outside, whichever. Basically, I'm going to start by marking out a few of them, and we'll start with stilts. On Stilts' spot, which is, well, the front right-hand corner of this left side, you're going to break the slab and break the cyan terracotta below and replace it with a block. I want to confirm that that's the only one that's like that, but I feel like it isn't. There's other ones we have to break into the ground for and stuff, but I just want to make sure that there's no others that I have to, like, do like this, you know? I think that is the only one. No, there's one on the back theme. So go to the, well, back theme, and it's the very back here. It's like we're kind of where Desmodus is, this back area. It's where you have this hole here. It's just the block to the right of it in line with the floor. I guess behind it, technically, but whatever. It's there. That is... Frick, who is it, actually? Oh, that's Gravewatcher. I hate that prop. I'll explain why when we get to that one. Why I hate it so much. Anyway, you want to get out blue concrete, orange concrete, warped slabs. Where? There we go. Warped fence gates. Hello, close. Skull, skeleton skull, I should specifically say. I'm used to skull because of slash fill stuff. Armor stand, in case that wasn't clear. And you need the bottom 3 pieces of a netherite set. So the chest plate, pants, and boots. And this can actually get us through, I think, Widow as well, or almost Widow. We do need a Steve head, but... so in that hole in the floor where stilts should go, you want to place 2 warped fence gates moving up, and you can just open them. You'll place on top of that a blue concrete, which I'm just holding space and shift at the same time, so I'm crouching in there. You'll place another blue concrete on top, you'll place an orange concrete in front, and then you'll place a skeleton skull on that. Left, only right actually, of this top blue concrete, you'll place a warp slab. You can't place one left because the tree's so freaking big. Oh my god, yeah. For the other side, you're going to want to place here the same spot, I guess, technically, as stilts. You're going to place an armor stand kind of diagonal. You'll give it a full netherite set with a skeleton skull. This is leather. Man, this feels wrong. No, he's got like blue, dark blue clothes. If you want, let's go to Widow next because Widow's easy. Left side of the front theme, it'll be back or more block, which is this one. You'll place armor stand and just give it a full set of netherite that you have. You can clear inventory. You need the armor stand again, and you need a Steve head, a zombie head, a full set of diamond, except for the head, obviously. And what is Poor George again? Do I have an image? Where the frick is it? It's not that one. Hold on, it's the other way, isn't it? There it is. You need a netherite chestplate and skeleton skull. We'll have to do a little bit of switcherooing here, but it's fine. You'll place a Steve head on Widow, which is the one that we were just at. At the front side of this, you'll place, I guess most of the back, you'll place an armor stand with a zombie head and then the full set of diamond. That's Martian Warrior. We'll skip the right side for a second here, and you'll come to the back, and you'll place an armor stand here with just diamond boots for now, and a skeleton skull. Now, let me check inside, because Dagger Mike, I think, also has an armor stand, yeah. You'll come inside, you'll place an armor stand, and you'll give it just a skeleton skull for now. At the front side of it, by the way, which is basically just inside the Martian Warrior wall. Also, I want to point this out now. This window, basically, I can't confirm this side because I really haven't taken a good look at it. But the window that I put here at the front is also at the back, so if you want to just quickly add that. And then I believe this gray concrete ordeal is on the right side, but I can't be positive on that. If you know I'm assuming you're probably going to know the theme better than me, even though I work there, but that's like on the weird side of the store, and if I'm on that side, I'm looking at the wall, not the display. And Poor George is irrelevant to me, so yeah, I do just want to point that out. Speaking of Poor George, I guess you can get rid of everything but that armor stand. I don't know, you need the skeleton skull and the netherite chestplate, right? And you can just block pick the polished blackstone slabs, and you need a piston and redstone. Doesn't matter what source of redstone, but just a source. At the... Oh, hold on. I should look at the right image. That would be smart. There we go. At the... the right side, you'll break the polished blackstone slab. You'll break the block below it and place a slab. Place an armor stand on that with a skeleton skull and the chest plate. And then you obviously want to push the polished blackstone slabs into that block so he's in the floor. He's got like a weird stripe thing going on. It's like black, orange, and green, I think. So I was just like, when in doubt, black it out. And yeah, that was my mindset. Let's clear inventory again. And you'll get out leather boots, iron leggings, and chestplate. And then you'll get out a leather tunic and leather leggings, or pants. Okay, I'll just make sure that was actually named differently. I feel like I was losing my mind. Get out cauldron, water, and pink dye. And then that will get us through Dagger Mike and Slim. You can place the cauldron down, fill it with water, right click with pink dye, and then dye your leather pants and tunic and put them on Slim. There you go. And then Dagger Mike will get the leather boots and the iron leggings and chestplate. One more prop on the front theme before we can say bye. Also, there's one other thing that I do want to mention with this. There are, like, I think it's, like, around this height here, there's, like, this kind of ring that goes around that has the, it almost looks like mummy kind of, like, wrapping, which is basically just toilet paper most of the time. But it's like those streamers that aren't very tall, but I bang my head on them a lot, it's fun. Not the actual beam, the streamers. I have to make that clear because I'm not that tall. Anyway, you want to get out oak planks, blue concrete, flower pot, and I just went piglin head. I really don't know why I made this decision, but I did. This block here, this if you're looking towards the back, it'll be the front left stone block. You'll break and replace with an oak plank. Back diagonally behind it, you'll place a blue concrete with a piglin head on top, and then on top of the oak plank, you can place a flower pot. That's a scary sitting scarecrow, specifically. Also, I want to point this out. This doesn't matter for like 90% of you, but the people who are watching the separate video, the shelf that's like here, trim it down about 4 or 5 blocks. I don't have the number for you specifically, but just trim it down to where it seems logical. Next year, by the way, the like entire inside will change. So after this year, completely wipe it. I would wait until I actually say something about that because, you know, I say that now, but that is 12 months away, so you never really know what happens. Anyway, coming to the back theme. Clear inventory just cause you want to get out. Oh, good. We need a flower pot again. I forgot I did this. Red concrete. End rod. Diorite wall. Skeleton skull. Smooth sandstone. Spruce slabs. Steve head, and I'll say structure voids. You need these for Howling Spirit. Oh my god, I forgot his name. So we're gonna orient ourselves so that way, you know, obviously it's the left-right thing. It's the same thing we do when we actually made the theme itself. You want to come to the front left nether brick slab and break it and replace it with a red concrete. Replace the one to the right of it with a red concrete, and on top of that original one, you'll place another red concrete with a flower pot on top. That's his head. I know it's not accurately sized at all, but I don't know, it's funny, okay? Now this is where things get a little bit cringe. You want to, basically, on the slab right of house spawn. Not on top of it, not this block, not this. Actually, I guess, yeah, just place 2 end rods moving up, and then you can break the bottom one. That's easier. Place a diorite wall on top of that, and then a skeleton skull on top of that. Right and left of the diorite wall, I'd place structure void, just to give him a little bit of arms. Yeah, he's cool. Also, one thing about Hellspawn, oh my god. The cloth in his hand, like the creepy cloth that he has kind of over his arms, is so freaking annoying. Every time he activates, it goes flying up and gets like all tangled. It's stupid. I hate it. It's so annoying. Anyway, at the right side of the theme, you want to, not at the leftmost block, but one to the right, you'll break this slab in place. 3 smooth sandstone moving up. Place a Steve head on the front of that front block, and then you'll place spruce slab left and right. That is Darling Dolly. Clear your inventory. We're gonna need some of these materials again, by the way. I'm just telling you to clear them. Get out. This one's crazy, guys. Cobbled deep slate slabs. And for Gordo, it is I believe a stone, or it's a mossy stone brick, actually. And a jack-o'-lantern. Where is the jack-o'-lantern? Oh my goodness. There it is. And what else can we get? That doesn't really help me. That does. Black concrete. Skeleton skull. The most, high-tech one yet, a blackstone slab. Spruce, or is it dark oak? That's dark oak, logs or wood, whichever you prefer. And then we'll go, oh god, spruce stairs, and I guess spruce planks, and then we'll have to do another reset, but that's fine. Back right hand, actually no, let's not do that one yet. The 2 spruce trap doors here, you want to take the left or more one, that's a word, and you want to break this nether brick wall, place it with a cobble deep slate block, and then place another slab on top. That's why I just had you get slabs. Back right, nether brick slab you'll replace with a mossy stone brick, and then place a jack-o'-lantern on top. Gordo is cool, I like him. Unfortunately, he breaks a lot, but ours actually hasn't broken yet. This is the most crazy one yet, guys. This is the most innovative design you may ever see. Open up the doors on the left, and the back left block of this, you'll place a blackstone slab. That's your jumping spider. I know it's beautiful. It makes me tear up every time I see it. Anyway, in this like strip of 1 here, you'll at the back left, you'll place a black concreted place of that slab, and then place a skeleton skull, and it kind of diagonally facing. Also, oh my god, I hear a cricket. I think it's outside, but it's annoying as frick. Oh my god. Anyway, 1 block left of that little divot, you'll break into this, and you'll place 2 dark oak wood moving up. Spruce stair on top, spruce plank on top. While we are here, I do want to do Black Heart because we have almost every material for him. At the right side here, at the back left, polished deep side sub, you'll break it, replace it with a black concrete, place 2 more on top. Skeleton skull on top of that front, or that top black concrete will bring right with a black stone slab and bring that slab forward by 1. In front of the bottom black concrete, you'll place another one, just like in the floor like that. That's all we have. Can do. What? Clear inventory. We need 1 more set. You need, I can't see, yes I can. Nether brick fence. Polished deep slate walls. Wither skeleton skulls. Actually, a singular one. Steve head and magenta concrete. Left and right of the spruce plank here on Desmodus, you can place nether brick fences. And then in this little gap here, place a polished deep slate wall with a wither skeleton skull. I'd make it at a slight angle so it doesn't perfectly line up, because if you make it straight, you see it looks like a little weird. I hate her because she's on sensor, and every time I walk by her, she activates, and she's just annoying. I don't know. I just dislike her. Anyway, on top of the front black concrete, you can place a magenta concrete with a Steve head. Kind of at an angle. I did it like that. Doesn't matter if you have the angle or not, though. And yeah. So for those of you who were here for just the themes, or if you're watching the specific theme video, there's your themes. As you can see, yeah, it's a little out of schedule, but it's fine. So, obviously, there are more places and stuff, or more things you could add if you want. I'm just going basic. Really, the reason I do these is to make the themes. I'm not even gonna lie. Next year, again, hopefully I'll have a more organized system. I'll have things more in proper places. But, yeah, I'll also probably redo the exterior again to give myself some more space, because, you know, we are a little tight. Although I wouldn't confirm that. I'd leave the exterior just in case. I'll post, like, a image or something, maybe, if I start to remake it. If I remember, I don't know, that's a year away. But, yeah, once you've done that, ladies and gentlemen, that is the interior for your that's the wrong button. 2023, I forgot what year it was. Spirit Halloween Flagship store complete. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys did enjoy this video, have a fantastic rest of your day or night, and I will see you on the next one. Peace.